EA Sports brings you a special edition of the National Football League for this Thanksgiving matchup. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 24.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Today, our Thanksgiving coverage continues with a good one here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Detroit Lions. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, these Detroit Lions, they won over a lot of people with the way they played under Dan Campbell last year. They started 1-6. Found their stride, won 8 of their last 10 games, and nearly got into the playoffs.
And when you think back to how they almost got in, that final Sunday night going to Lambeau Field and beating the Packers, that tells you about the culture that's already been established there. All you need now
ends, another begins. This is a team that finished 8-9 last year, missed out on the playoffs at the very end. What needs to happen for the green and gold to be playoff bound once more?
Everyone's focusing on how they're starting over on the offensive side of the ball. But to me, they have an accumulation of talent on defense that needs to play like a top 10, top 5 defense in the NFL.
And Goff going to look to throw right away. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive.
Up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. But Charles, this Thanksgiving.
I certainly do, and I don't have the Turkey Bowl tradition. You know, the families that go out and play and then come in and sit down to their feast and watch football. I remember reading about, the Lions jumping on the pack. Dave Williams from the Bears returning the overtime kickoff for a touchdown to win a game on Thanksgiving Day. I remember so many different things happening, but how much fun is it each and every year to know that you've got football on Thanksgiving Day? With the football, forces the incompletion.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
This is set up now to be the true beginning of Love's NFL career because he's finally out from the course.
A guy coming off a career high in rushing yards last year. Here's Aaron Jones. And he'll go down at the 26, 2nd and 4. On the counter, here's Jones. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. On 3rd and short, going with their tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
They'll come up on a 1st and 10. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. Touchdown, Packers! Jaden Reed, 61 yards. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing. To Montgomery to begin the drive. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Goff now to throw. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
One more in here before the quarter breaks. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the set. Again, it's Jones. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive. Love now to pass on first down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Lee McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Love now. Pass caught. It's Romeo down in 7. Play fake. Here's Love. 9. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw here is incomplete. You know, these Thanksgiving Day games, instead of just being Detroit and Dallas every year, give other teams a shot to host. I know you're kind of like me, a bit of a traditionalist, but what do you have to say to that, CD?
I think it's a great argument, and the league could be very successful on Thanksgiving Day, but you're exactly right. I am a traditionalist. I really don't want Detroit and Dallas to give up those slots. I like the fact that we watch them each and every year, but what I really like is that the league added a third game in 2006, and usually it's division rivals, but that's the third one of the day, and it caps off a great Detroit.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Here comes Reed. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take position.
Because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your...
Jordan Love ready on first down here. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here.
Part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
On second down, Love once more. Got him, man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown. Romeo Doubs, 44 yards. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
He's got it, and it's 17-0. The drive. Now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. Now Goff on first down. He'll find his rookie tight end, Sam Laporta. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On first down, it's gone. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
This shows on the scoreboard.
Back to throw, Goff. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Goff on first down. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. 3-yarder from the left hash. Patterson's kick is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg.
First halves for them has it, but at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of a team, and they could come out and look real sharp in the second half.
So we're at halftime here in the annual Thanksgiving game in Detroit. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our downtown Orlando studios in this EA Sports Halftime Report. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come. Final
Jimmy back for quarter number 3. 17-3 the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports. Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter.
Probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half. Or get through contact or trash makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 2 yards
margin, too.
Off the play fake, Love. Completed out left to Dobbs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 30 yards there.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here.
Ready? Love going to give this one to Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Jack Campbell running him down behind the line. 12. Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give them a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Now Jones. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage.
So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
2nd down, Love. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Jones, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to
drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead to the made field goal. Here's Carlson to send it away. And it'll defense ready to kick off their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Back now at Ford Field. A lot of Goff. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Goff now on second down. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Here is 3rd and 5. Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 39. To the air again. Goff. Welcome you back. Now 2nd and 3. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. Now Goff. He's got it. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it?
Onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 24-10. A chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Packer offense now doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
Ready.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
And get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Should hear as they line up 3rd and 2. They're going to run this with a tight end. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Coming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Here's Love. Catch made by Watson on the out route. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was good. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Love with a give to Dillon. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. They've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Ready.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
When a drive goes this long, fatigued on a long drive, actually a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball. And
he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Put a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've